The silly spooks of Senseless Manor. Have you ever wondered what happens when common sense goes out the window? Well, gather round my friends, for a tale of silly spooks and lessons learned. In a quaint little village nestled between misty moors and whispering woods, there stood an old, crumbling mansion known as Senseless Manor. Legend had it that the manor was haunted by a troop of mischievous ghosts who had lost their common sense long ago. One moonlit night, a group of adventurous children decided to investigate the rumors surrounding Senseless Manor. Armed with flashlights and bravery in their hearts, they crept up to the creaky gates and peered into the darkness beyond. As they stepped through the overgrown garden, the children couldn't help but feel a shiver of excitement tingling down their spines. The air was thick with anticipation as they approached the imposing front doors of the mansion. With a creak and a groan, the doors swung open of their own accord, revealing a grand foyer bathed in moonlight. Cobwebs hung from the chandeliers, and dust danced in the air like tiny specters. But the children were undeterred. They ventured further into the manor, their footsteps echoing through the empty halls as they searched for signs of the legendary ghosts. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the darkness, sending chills down their spines. "Who dares to disturb the peace of Senseless Manor?" The children froze in their tracks as a ghostly figure materialized before them. It was a spectral butler, with a top hat perched jauntily on his head and a monocle glinting in the moonlight. "We seek the silly spooks of Senseless Manor," one brave child declared, trying to sound confident despite the quiver in their voice. The butler chuckled, his laughter echoing through the halls. "Well, you found them, my young adventurers. But I must warn you, the ghosts of Senseless Manor have lost their common sense, and they'll stop at nothing to prove just how silly they can be." With that, the butler led the children deeper into the manor, where they encountered one absurd scene after another. Ghosts were floating upside down, wearing hats on their feet, and trying to drink through their noses. But as the night wore on, the children began to notice something strange. Despite their best efforts to outdo each other in silliness, the ghosts of Senseless Manor seemed to be growing more and more frustrated. Finally, one ghost spoke up, his voice tinged with regret. "We've been so focused on being silly that we forgot what really matters. Using our common sense to help others." With that realization, the ghosts of Senseless Manor began to change. They straightened their hats, wiped away the cobwebs, and set about cleaning up the manor with newfound purpose. As the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, the children bid farewell to the reformed ghosts and stepped out into the fresh morning air. Though their adventure had been filled with laughs and thrills, they knew that the most important lesson of all was the value of common sense. And so, as they made their way back home, the children promised to always trust their instincts and use their common sense to guide them through life's many adventures. For in a world filled with silly spooks and ghostly antics, it's common sense that will always lead us home.